including the Silda, which covers Sky Mexico 1 and serves as the base for DirecTV 15. And of course, you saw those green screens. Everything is green, and in Kourou, like a lot of the rest of the world, green means go, and we're very excited to be this close at the launch in all green. We're looking now at the highly skilled engineers who work at a building called CDL3. It's located very close to the launch pad, about 3 kilometers away. I've been there a couple of times. It's built like a bunker with walls and roof several feet thick. In the event of an emergency, the buildings can be sealed off to the outside world. 4 groups work there: the launch operations team, the Ariane production or program production team, and the quality management team, along with the security management team. All of them are employed by Ariane Space. And they are monitoring all of the technical aspects of the launcher and the payload as we close in on the magic moment for this evening's mission. And as we look at the green screen, we know that everything is set for launch, and very shortly we are going to be seeing that 775-ton rocket, the 79th Ariane 5, roar to life. It will turn what is rapidly turning into night here on the edge of the Amazon jungle into daylight, and send DirecTV and Sky Mexico 1 into space. The final series of computer checks being done now to configure the booster for flight. Years of hard work by thousands from DirecTV, Sky Mexico, Airbus Defense and Space, and Orbital ATK about to culminate with the launch. Here's a great picture of the Ariane 5. You see those 2 yellow arms? They're called the bra here in Kourou. They're not actually holding the rocket up. That's done by gravity. Those arms support the fueling hoses that keep the rocket's fuel tank topped off. It's necessary because the ultra-cold liquid boils off in the heat of the Amazon rainforest. The arms pull back moments before launch. Closing in now on the last 90 seconds in the countdown. The VIPs here at Jupiter heading out to the balcony to witness the launch. They'll have a great view as the Ariane 5 thunders out over Devil's Island, made famous by the movie Papillon. The next announcement, the DDO with the 1 minute mark.
Attention pour moins 1 minute.
And that announcement coming in 2 seconds.
Top H0 moins 1 minute.
We welcome everybody around the world viewing this live webcast on arianespace.com. Special greetings to those watching at DirecTV in Los Angeles, Sky Mexico in Mexico City, Orbital in Washington, D.C., Airbus Defense and Space, along with all the other industry partners across Europe. And my friends, we are down to it. If you have never seen one of these before, you are going to have the joy of your life. Only seconds left before the famous countdown in French from Kourou and the launch of the 79th Ariane 5. Hold on to your hats. This is going to be a good one.
À tous des DDO, attention pour le décompte final. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Allumage moteur Vulcain. Allumage EAB. Décollage. Tous les paramètres à bord sont nominaux. Fin de la manœuvre en roulis, la trajectoire est nominale.
There's a new rumble in the Amazon jungle, and that's the mighty Amazon Ariane 5, rather, the ECA, as she roars out toward Devil's Island. I get so excited because it's my 8th time here. It still takes my breath away every time I see it. A minute into the flight, Ariane 5 has already broken the sound barrier here in Kourou. And there we can feel it. The massive Jupiter facility literally shaking us. 1,300 tons of thrust break the Ariane 5 free from the bonds of gravity. I'll tell you, I get thrilled every time this happens. 90% of the power coming from the 2 boosters, 100 feet tall, burning 240 tons of solid propellant in less than 2 minutes, better than 2 tons a second. When the boosters have done their job, and that'll be in less than a minute from right now, Ariane will be 45 miles in the sky, racing away at over a mile a second, faster than a bullet. Information coming down to Galiot, the tracking station on the big hill behind us here at Jupiter. And we can see from the screen that everything is going well. The next major event is the burnout and jettison of those 2 solid rocket boosters. That is scheduled to occur at 2 minutes and 20 seconds into flight. So about 5 seconds from right now. Despite the clouds, we might actually be able to see it when those separate. Let's watch the screen. And there's the call from the DDO that the boosters have done their job. We don't need them anymore. Talk about losing weight. The Ariane 5 was 775 tons on the pad, down now to 180 tons. In the rocket business, when you get lighter, you go faster. And Ariane 5 is moving out right now, a little over 2 kilometers per second, 90 kilometers up into the sky. Our target speed tonight is 9.3 kilometers per second. Next up on the list of major events will be the jettison of the fairing. It's protected the satellites on the ground and in the early phases of flight. After liftoff, we don't need it anymore. And very shortly, it is going to be separated. We're over 100 kilometers up in space, so we don't need that 2-ton fairing. And there you see on the animation, the fairing has gone away. The DDO has confirmed it. Take a look at these pictures from an earlier mission, and you'll see what it looks like as the fairing heads back toward Earth. And right now, the main cryogenic stage, or the EPC, is doing the heavy lifting, and it is the Vulcan engine that's gulping 320 kilograms worth of fuel a second, 500 times more than a jet engine. You may recall that we saw a special logo on the fairing of the Ariane 5, recognizing the city of Kourou. Kourou currently holds the presidency in the Community of Ariane Cities, a nonprofit association founded in 1998 to strengthen cooperation amongst cities and industrial organizations involved in the European Space Transportation Program, as well as to inform citizens about the benefit of Europe's space transportation program. And it's time now to hear more about our host city, Kourou.